Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 50 years since Americans fought and died in the Korean War. 53,000 men and women died in that terrible conflict. In honor of those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in Korea and all the other American wars, and to honor this magnificent country, please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem, played by our award-winning marching band under the direction of Mr. Lawrence E. Snell. Members of the class of 2000, parents, relatives, and friends, on behalf of the Austintown Board of Education, the administrators of the Austintown schools, and the principals, faculty, and staff of Austintown Fitch High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this, the 84th annual graduation ceremony for seniors at Austintown Fitch High School. We are here once again in celebration to honor a highly successful group of young men and women for all their academic and extracurricular achievements through their 4 years at Fitch High School, and to present to them a diploma, which is a symbol of that achievement. In the history of the successful graduating classes from Fitch High School, the class of 2000 has to rank, if not first, surely very close to the top. They excelled in academics, they excelled in athletics, they excelled in extracurricular activities. With their work ethic and their great personality, they'll find it easy to be a success in the future. Let's try page 2. Remember, do what I taught you, not what I'm doing. In academics, the class of 2000 boasts 18 valedictorians, straight A students, 3 Ohio Academic Scholarship recipients. 88 members have achieved a 3.0 or above cumulative point average. 81 are honored diploma recipients. 2 class members have been admitted into the Newcomb medical program, and 5 have been chosen as Youngstown State University scholars. In athletics, numerous teams either have won championships or have played for them, with many individuals being recognized with scholarships. With the members of this class participating, our fabulous band came home from Myrtle Beach as the grand national champions of their competition. And if you'll excuse a personal note, 22 members of this class were the reason our Falcon speech and debate team won the Ohio State Championship, and because of their efforts in the last 4 years, the Falcon speech and debate team was declared the team of the decade in the state of Ohio. When faculty speak of this class, they speak of competitive, hardworking, strong individuals, but most of all, extremely personable and ready at the drop of the hat to have a great time. With their work ethic, great personality, and their ability to find fun in most difficult situations, I think that we can all be confident that these students will succeed. Classmates, whether you believe that the year 2000 is the beginning of the millennium or the end of the millennium, we do know that today's commencement exercise is your transition into adulthood. As you have succeeded in the past, we know that you are prepared to succeed in the future. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce our outstanding Falcon Choir under the direction of Mrs. Kay Williams and Assistant Director, Miss Linda Knock.
like the way dreams have us sticking to the soul. Rain comes after thunder, winter comes after fall. Sometimes I think I'm not after anything at all. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. And maybe some misty day you'll wake up to find me gone, and far away you'll hear me singing to the dawn.
And you wonder if I'm happy there, a little more than I've been, and the answer will come back to you like laughter on the wind.
Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Everyone is waiting for me to come up here to make a fool out of myself, but this isn't the time or the place for that. Today, we stand here as the graduates of the class of 2000. The journey we are completing with this ceremony today has been a journey that has molded our personalities and lives. Most of our friends are people we have met along the way. Friends and acquaintances are those who make us the individuals we have become today. I believe that the Fitch class of 2000 has some of the finest individuals that I have ever had the pleasure to be around. The future holds many diverse professions for my classmates. These professions range from football stars to doctors and lawyers. It has been a pleasure representing such a successful class. The success of this class would be non-existent without the guidance of our parents and teachers along the way. Thanks for 4 fun years, Fitch. Congratulations and good luck.
Over the last 4 years, I have learned that life can be hard, and it is not always easy to keep an optimistic viewpoint. Sometimes all we really need is a few motivating words to urge us on. One inspiring quote that I have was given to me by a coach one day before practice 3 years ago. It reads, "When we look at a statue of someone great, we think they've got something we don't. We are trained to think that only a tiny percentage of us have the stuff it takes to be a hero. Not many of us will cure any diseases or slay any dragons, but every single one of us is called to be a king, a queen, a hero in our ordinary lives. We don't build statues to worship the exceptional life. We build them to remind ourselves what is possible in our own. Also, today is supposed to be one of the best days of our lives. But this is the last time we will be together as a class. All of us will go our separate ways, and even the best of friends might not see each other for a long time. This quote sums up the way I feel today better than I will ever be able to. Don't be dismayed at goodbyes. A farewell is necessary before you can meet again, and meeting after moments or lifetimes is certain for those who are friends. Thank you, and good luck, class of 2000.
As I stand before you today, I can't help but reflect on the many times we spent together. These memories will remain with all of us for the rest of our lives and forever link us. However, those times are over, and today marks the first day of the rest of our lives. And as we enter this world, I am reminded of the statement my father once made. Nowhere on your birth certificate will you find it say that life will always be fair. And he's right. Life won't always be fair, but all of us must persevere in order to achieve the success we all desire. Never let the words and actions of others hinder your future plans and dreams. As once stated by a wise man, strangely enough, Sylvester Stallone, the world meets no one halfway. If you see something and you want it, you've got to take it. Thank you. Good luck, class of 2000.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates of the class of 2000. Here is a short story which I will leave to all of you. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care, and some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. On and on you will hike, and I know you will hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange things as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you and good luck.
Excuse my lack of a real speech, but I only have a few things to say. First off, I would just like to say it's an honor to be up here with this sort of company. These are some of the brightest individuals I've ever encountered, and I want to wish them all the luck in the world. Next, I would like to thank my family, especially my parents, for putting up with me on a daily basis for the past 18 years. In my opinion, they should be made saints. I would also like to thank my friends who have always been there for me and for the good times we've had. I also want to thank the many good teachers I have had and my counselors for the help they have given me for the past 4 years. And finally, to you, the graduates, being imperfect myself leaves me little opportunity to give perfect advice. All I can say is that when life gets you down and you're ready to give in, just remember that the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. Whether you realize it or not, you each have the ability to do something great with your life, and to waste it would be the biggest mistake of all. Good luck in the future, class of 2000.
Everyone here today should be extremely proud. We are the one and only class of 2000. Our ideas and achievements will inevitably shape the future and change the world. Thanks and good luck.
First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has been there for me and helped me to get the opportunity to stand here today. I would also like to congratulate this year's class of 2000. We are here today to recognize the end, to graduate. When looking back, we must always remember the good times. And boy, were there a lot of good times. Most people say that these last few years were the best of their lives. Sure, we don't know what the future holds, but I think we all know that someday we will look back at everything and join those people who say it was, in fact, the best times of our lives. But we cannot live in the past. Instead, take today for what it truly is, a beginning. It is the start of new experiences, new friends, and a new life. We must move on toward our new lives of future success. We must strive for that success in order to become the leaders of the next generation. To conclude my speech, I would like to leave you with a brief quote. Our destiny changes with our thought. We shall become what we wish to become, do what we wish to do, when our ordinary thought corresponds with our desire. I wish you all the best of luck in the future, for the dream of yesterday is the hope of today and the reality of tomorrow. Thank you.
Good afternoon. First off, I'd like to thank everyone who helped me in obtaining this honor. To the class of 2000, I'd like to thank you for electing me as your senior class treasurer. Even though we were born into different cocoons, we have one thing in common. We are Fitch Falcons graduating in the year 2000. As we depart our separate ways, recall the incidents that have made us stronger people. However, take one bit of advice with you no matter where you go. Fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Good afternoon. I would like to begin today by thanking some people who have been instrumental in my education. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother Timmy, and my sister Mindy for all of her support. I'd also like to wish my mom a happy 50th birthday. I would like to thank my teachers because without them, my education would not have been so memorable. And now, class of 2000, as we stand here today on the brink of our futures and our present quickly fading into a distant memory, I would like to take you on a trip to the past. We were children of the 80s. We grew up on Romper Room and Sesame Street. We knew a time when all that mattered was if you had a big wheels. As we entered elementary school, we were quickly swept into a world of two-wheelers and New Kids on the Block, tails and spiked hair. Soon we entered middle school, where we enjoyed Nintendo and computers. We wore scrunch socks and MC Hammer pants. We all grew up a lot during middle school. Then in the fall of 1996, we entered Fitch High School. During these past 4 years, we have seen the internet become a fixture in most American homes, solar-powered cars, and John Glenn entering space one last time. So today, as we enter the world as adults for the first time, I would like to leave you with this one final thought. Dream as if you will live forever, and live as if you will die today. Live life to the fullest, and keep smiling along the way. Good luck and best wishes, class of 2000.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank my parents, my sisters, and all my family and friends, especially Debbie, Erica, Christina, Ashley, for their love and support. Without it, I would likely not stand here today. Commencement has finally arrived, and as you, the class of 2000, prepares to brave the challenges of a different world, I'd like to share the most important thing I've learned in school. Friendships last a lifetime. Though we may go our separate ways in life, distancing ourselves from dear friends, our true friends will always be by our sides, picking us up when life lets us down, or even just providing us with much-needed laughter. And the best thing is, everyone can be a friend. Beside everyone here sits someone's friend. Each person here, even yourself, is important to someone. So remember, though studying every night may bring good grades, and good grades may bring success, only friends bring true happiness. And if you're happy, truly happy, you'll always have success. Congrats and good luck to the class of 2000.
Good afternoon. I would like to begin by saying hi to Sue. I have a few groups of people that I would like to thank today. First, I would like to thank the faculty of Austintown Schools for the virtually countless number of services that they have provided all of us throughout our careers. Next, I would like to thank my friends for all of the great times and the memories that I'll take with me. It's truly you guys that have really made my past 13 years a pleasure. Last, I would like to thank my family for being behind me 100% in everything that I do and providing the best guidance that anyone could imagine, any derelict kid could imagine. I would like to leave one bit of advice before I close. Have fun. Because it doesn't matter where you go or what you do if you're not having fun. It's truly what we are here for. Thank you and congratulations.
12 years ago, when we entered first grade, I don't think any of us realized just how special that was, that we would be the class of 2000, a class that is embarking on new lives as the world around us embarks on a new century. Throughout the years, we've seen oil spills, droughts, 3 presidents, and survived Y2K. Now, as we all prepare to start our separate futures, our high school years become a pleasant memory. The legendary Vince Lombardi once said, If you settle for nothing less than your best, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish in your life. This has always been true of the class of 2000, and I'm sure many great things will be accomplished by those that are sitting here today. I am proud to be a member of this special group. As we look to the future, I would like to leave you with this wish for your lives. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May he lift up his countenance on you and give you peace. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I love you.
Okay, I lost my voice, so that's why I sound kind of funny. Oh, yeah. I just want to thank my mom and dad for keeping me in line and focused throughout the past years. And I want to leave the class of 2000 with the following quote. I understand that happiness is not based on possessions, power, or prestige, but on relationships with the people whom you love and respect. Good luck and congratulations.
Class of 2000, I'd like to leave you with two pieces of advice. First, to my fellow valedictorians who have yet to speak, a bit of advice. Imagine yourself as the dead body at an Irish funeral or wake. Everyone needs you there to have a party, but no one expects you to say much. Next, to the rest of my fellow students, a parting piece of advice by Cynthia Heimel from the publication Village Voice. When in doubt, make a fool of yourself. There's a microscopically thin line between being brilliantly creative and acting like the most gigantic idiot on the earth. So what the hell? Take the leap. Good luck, class of 2000. I'll see you on the other side.
Well, congratulations, everyone. I'm sure you've heard that already, but I tried to think of something unusual for my speech so that you'd always remember me. I watched all the valedictorians last year on Channel 19, thought about writing a parody to our class song, and I even thought about pretending that the microphone stopped working and just mouthing a bunch of words. But then I realized there were some things I do need to say. I need to say thank you to all my teachers and coaches, to my wonderfully supportive parents, sister, and family, and to God. And now to the class of 2000. I've known some of you 12 years and others only a semester, but I've watched all of us change and grow, and I want to say thank you. See, we've all affected each other greatly, whether it be through our friendships or even our rivalries. And I recently realized that it's all of you that have helped make me who I am. We're all leaving soon, and I must admit I am very, very nervous about it. But I hope that none of you regret these last few years, whether they were good or bad. I don't. I hope rather that you live for today instead and see how the past has changed you. See, in essence, we will never forget each other, and I will always have the memories. A bright future awaits us all, and I anticipate it greatly. And to close, I have a quote. Farewell to you and the youth I have spent with you. It was but yesterday we met in a dream. Thank you, class of 2000. Congratulations and best of luck on your futures.
Listen carefully, class of 2000, for the sounds you hear today will last a lifetime. Store them up and save them in your hearts, for they are priceless. Each whisper, each tick of the clock is a reminder of something you've gained while here at Fitch High School. Pay attention, so when you hear them later in life, you will remember. I'd like to start off first by thanking those people who have made a difference in my life the last 18 years. First, my parents. Thank you for giving me my wings. Without you two, I never would have accomplished as much as I have. Thank you for your support and your unconditional love. Next, my Nana. She and I sat in her kitchen about 4 years ago, and she told me I'd be up here speaking to all of you today. But I didn't believe her. But she was right, and she's never wrong. And I hope it stays that way for a very long time. I'd also like to thank my family for their continued interest in my studies and my well-being. I wish my brother and sister the best of luck in their following years. Next, I need to thank all of the teachers who have made an impact on me, teaching me everything from Robert Frost poems to trig functions, from reactions of alkenes to World War II stories, and from tips on writing a good speech to myths about the great gods. You all know who you are. I can never thank you enough for the gift that you've given me, undying, everlasting knowledge. And finally, I need to thank Brian Diorio. You know you mean the world to me, but without the gift of confidence that you gave to me, I never would have been able to stand up here in front of all these people. Thank you for your support and your understanding. Without it, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I'd like to conclude with the following quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson.
All great masters are chiefly distinguished by the power of adding a second, a third, and perhaps a fourth step in a continuous line. Many a man had taken the first step. With every additional step, you enhance immensely the value of your first. This ceremony today is representative of our first step to greatness. It's up to all of you individually to take the second. You never know where your dreams and your talents will lead you. But to the class of 2000, I wish you all the very best of luck.
Over our 4 years here at Austintown Fitch High School, we have all experienced the best and worst of times while learning trivial knowledge or insight for the future. I am here to share you what I have learned. Here are my golden rules for living. If you open it, close it. If you turn it on, turn it off. If you unlock it, lock it up. If you break it, admit it. If you can't fix it, call on someone who can. If you value it, take care of it. If you make a mess, clean it up. If you move it, put it back. If it belongs to someone else and you want to use it, get permission. If you don't know how to operate it, leave it alone. If it's none of your business, don't ask questions. If it isn't broken, don't fix it. And if it'll brighten someone's day, say it. Try to remember a couple and attempt to apply a few of these golden rules in your life. My best friend Asma told me these rules. She and my mom couldn't make it today. I love you, Mommy, and I miss you. Congratulations.
Well, I can't believe that it's actually time to graduate. As everyone will say, it seems like just yesterday we were all tiny freshmen. I'm still tiny. But regardless, freshmen new to this school wandering the halls hopelessly lost. Watching other classes, it looked as if they were ready to go. They were all fired up and raring to conquer this world. A little less hasty am I to face a world and not rely on my mommy to take care of me, but I'll learn. Anyways, I've had a great time here at Fitch the last 4 years. I've learned a lot of lessons and a lot of good ideas to live by, and this school has prepared me for the mommyless future. I would like to thank my teachers, friends, and especially family for all their support through everything. My parents must have been pulling out hair while putting up with practices here, rehearsals there, 2 games tomorrow. My entire high school schedule was insane. I actually got a chance to see my parents today before commencement, so I said hi, and maybe I'll see you guys later. Quit crying, Mom. They gave me the support I needed to explore pretty much everything I could get my hands on, so thank you. Now, class of 2000, I want you to pull out all the stops after graduation, follow your heart and chase down your dreams, because you can and you'll never know if you don't try. Good luck.
I'd like to thank my parents for everything and say congratulations and good luck to the class of 2000.
One of the greatest men in my life told me this quote, and it's one that I live by. Tomorrow is for our dreams, yesterday is for our memories, and today we live our dreams to make our memories. Always remember to keep dreaming. Best of luck and congratulations to the graduating class of 2000. Thank you.
First thing I'd like to do is to thank Stan Boney. Appreciate it. Raindrops doesn't hurt this as much as sunshine, so I appreciate it. Members of the Board of Education, faculty members, parents, relatives, friends, and members of the class of 2000. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you, the graduates of the class of 2000, on reaching this milestone in your lives. I would also like to thank the many family members, faculty, and friends for their encouragement and support of you during the past 13 years that helped to get you to this point in your life. To the class of 2000, please help me recognize those individuals with a round of applause. I realize that commencement speeches, when all is said and done, are seldom remembered. With the entire hubbub surrounding the celebration of your graduation from high school, the comments made here today will be but a flicker in your memories of this exciting time in your life. With that in mind, I will try to follow the advice of Samuel Clemens, who said, "Be witty, be wise, be brief, and be seated." Each of you has your own dream, your vision of the future, the world you will create and live in. As Carl Sandburg said, nothing happens first without a dream. No matter what that dream is, you will need to work hard to reach it. As you envision the world you would like to create and be part of, I would like to challenge you, the class of 2000, to keep this message in mind that was forwarded through electronic mail this last November. It was written by a Columbine student entitled Truth. The paradox of our time in history is that we have taller buildings but shorter tempers, wider freeways but narrower viewpoints. We spend more but have less. We buy more but enjoy it less. We have bigger houses and smaller families, more convenience but less time. We have more degrees but less sense, more knowledge but less judgment, more experts but more problems, more medicine but less wellness. We have multiplied our possessions but reduced our values. We talk too much, love too seldom, and hate too often. We've learned how to make a living but not a life. We've added years to life but not life to years. We've been all the way to the moon and back but have trouble crossing the street to meet the new neighbor. We've conquered outer space but not inner space. We've cleaned up the air but polluted the soul. We've split the atom but not our prejudice. We have higher incomes but lower morals. We've become long on quantity but short on quality. These are the times of tall men and short characters, steep profits and shallow relationships. These are the times of world peace but domestic warfare. More leisure but less fun. More kinds of food but less nutrition. These are the days of 2 incomes but more divorce, of fancier houses but broken homes. It's a time when there is much in the showroom and nothing in the stockroom. A time when technology can bring this letter to you, and a time when you can choose either to make a difference or just ignore it. It is my hope that you, the graduates of 2000, are up to the challenge of making the difference. Thank you, God bless you, and best wishes on your future.
Class of 2000. It's been 4 short years since I went down to 8th grade and met you for the first time and asked you what your educational plan would be. Is it going to be college prep, basic training, business, or are you simply going to go to the vocational school and start your vocation right from high school? That's been 4 short years, and we've blinked, and here we are, graduating. Remember, I told you it was your responsibility to pick the classes and to choose the things that you needed to best prepare you for your future. We've just now changed that page in that book, and we've closed that chapter. We're now about to start a new chapter in our lives. You have new responsibility in making plans for yourself. I ask that you enjoy life to your fullest, but to remember that you again are now responsible for all of your actions and your reactions. Your attitudes and your actions should reflect the training of your education and the commitment that you have made towards your vocational plans and in your own future. We want you to be happy. We want you to be successful. My challenge to you is that in this world, don't settle for immediate pleasures. Make careful choices, respect the rights of other people, in trying to do their best and staying focused to work towards what they want in order to be the best people that they can be. May God bless you, and good luck, Class of 2000.
Although we did not get together and choose these themes, it seems like challenge runs through just about all the messages. If you remember back to September, the beginning of the year, the first senior meeting in the auditorium, we told you all about the procedures senior year and the whole bit. Mrs. Kruger, Mr. McGlynn, and I talked to you about that. And at that time, I issued you a challenge. And that challenge was to continue a tradition that began at Austintown Fitch High School with the class of 1992. Since that class, each graduating class has received at least $1 million in scholarships. I like to refer to it as the $1 million tradition. Well, I knew you wouldn't, but you folks didn't let me down. Your total is $1,544,623. What an accomplishment from a fairly small class. Of this total, $55,410 came from local scholarships. This is the highest local scholarship total ever at Fitch High School. I think a round of applause would be in order, not only for you folks who have achieved so much, but also for the generous individuals whose contributions make our local scholarship program possible. Let's have a round of applause for the groups. I would be remiss if I did not thank Lorraine Kruger for putting up with me this year. For me, it has been a distinct privilege to have been associated with you outstanding young people. You're great ladies and gentlemen, many of whom I will remember all my life, I know. I wish you the very best in all of your future endeavors.
Well, we finally made it. Thanks to Stan Boney, and as Mr. Denneman said, we do appreciate the cloud cover for us with who are hair impaired. Saves on my suntan lotion bill. As I promised you, I will be very brief in my comments, but I feel at this time it's important to say a few words about the class of 2000. As all the speakers have said before, it has truly been a privilege to work with this class for the past 4 years. I remember when, as Dom said, you guys entered Fitch High School in our freshman orientation in August. And a lot of you were panic-stricken, scared to death, didn't know what time lunch was, where the bus was, how do I get on the bus, when do I get on the bus. And I know a lot of you are looking back there the last day of school, or the first day of school, when about 5 or 6 of you, and we won't name names, were still standing there after school wondering, how am I going to get home? I missed the bus. We took care of that, though, and we got you home. And now you're to the point where you're young adults. And your goals and future are full in front of you. And each year that I've watched you grow and gain confidence and self-reliance, you become very mature young adults. With the world's offerings before you, I know you'll make the right choices as you have over your past 4 years at Fitch High School. So what about the class of 2000? What is there to say? You leave as the first class to graduate from Austintown Fitch in the new millennium, something that will distinguish you throughout the history of Austintown Fitch High School. As the class of '99 was the last to close out a year, a decade, or century, you're the first. How about they have that Carano syndrome, I think, today. Sorry, Mr. Carano. You're the first to start a new tradition in the year 2000 in the new century. And because of you, we look forward to the following years, the years that are coming, and the kids who are coming up have all learned respect, dedication, and hard work from you as the people they can mentor and shadow. Not only are you one of the most talented, bright groups of seniors, but you've also been one of the most enthusiastic and very, very creative as far as ideas that you've had throughout the year. As a class, your test scores on the proficiency on ACT and SAT are some of the highest we've ever had at Fitch High School. Your GPAs and accomplishments number among the best of any class that has graduated. Your friendship spirit and compassion towards each other has been outstanding, and your levels of responsibility high. In conclusion, I would like to leave you with this quote by John Wadsworth Brown. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but soon or late, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. And there is no doubt in my mind, all of you can and will win your battles. Thank you. So Austintown Fitch High School class of 2000, you have met all the graduation requirements of the Austintown Board of Education, the Mahoning County Board of Education, and the state of Ohio. I can now present you with your diplomas. Audience, each graduate and their family deserves to hear their name with dignity. Please hold your applause. Do not demonstrate vocally as your child's name is called. This time we will start the presentation of the diplomas. Ready? Ready, Mike? John M. Gennaro. Lisa M. Leone. Dana A. Fellows. Heidi Lee Monk. Daniel Frank Horacek. Ahmad Michael Racine Arita. Donald R. Bell, Jr. Amy Elizabeth Bestick. Philip R. Cataline. Elia Krasucci. Casey Scott Croysdale. Melissa Ann Hannick. Tracy Ann Etta Heitzman. James Wilbur Horvath, Jr. Lindsay Ann Hunter. Stacy Ann Lemke. Eric C. Liu. Jamie Marie McDougall. Abby Lee Mahalan. Miriam Rafiq. Dominic Paul Roberts. Melanie Marie Takich. Diana Marie Huggins. Ricky Teresa Adams. James Christopher Epley. Kimberly Marie Agler. James S. Alexi. Nick Anderson. Danielle Goller. At this moment, we'd like to just pause for a second to say goodbye to our 4 members and good luck from our speech team as they head to Portland, Oregon to compete in the national tournament. Jim Alexi, Danielle Goller, Jamie McDougall, Dominic Roberts, and the head coach of the year, Mr. Ken Carano. Congratulations. Miodrag Angelokovic. Lois Irene Andrews. Scott Taylor Arn. Amanda Lynn Bachtel. Shadia S. Awadallah. Matthew Dwight Baker. DeLay S. Bologan. Michael Angelo Barahona. James D. Bear. Casey Ann Betos. Leslie Ann Beard. Timothy Scott Beardsley. Justin R. Beatty. Christina A. Beck. John J. Belak. Dustin Thomas Benson. Michelle Lynn Bertolini. Christina Louise Betts. Ronald E. Bigley. Jennifer Birchler. Kishara Joy Blackwell. Amanda Lynn Blyler. Ryan M. Bocock. Candy Marie Bounds. Dave A. Brace. Richard C. Buchanan. Nicole Elizabeth Budd. Kelly Marie Burrow. Jesse Robert Butler. Kara Lynn Cacarazzo. John Paul Cambert. Courtney N. Carradine. Elena M. Card. Rob R. Carfolo. Nicole Marie Carnival. Ryan Case. Ashley Brooke Casey. Thomas F. Casey. Stephanie Marie Setor. Rachel A. Chapman. Amanda Lee Christmas. Ross Anthony Christmas. Michael Clark. Rebecca Clark. Stephanie Lynn Clark. Brian J. Kleckner. Kelly Monique Klingscale. Sean Collingwood. Robert Jesse Kugel. Megan Lynn Corbett. Megan. Uh-oh. What happened? It's back on. Megan Ray Corlew. Alan Coral. Stephen Robert Coral. Amanda Koss. Joseph A. Costello. Melissa Ann Cox. Christopher Wayne Kramer. Amanda Marie Cutright. Michael Zombas. Randy L. Davenport. Christina Ann Delfos. Thomas R. Densevich. Kimberly A. D'Onofrio. Adam N. DePizzo. Eric Dwayne DeVault. Eric R. Diefendorfer. Teresa Marie Dobrich. Christy Lynn Dominic. Kelly Lynn Donnan. Juanito Duran. Keith Henry Edenfield. Christopher John Eipert. Jared M. Ellis. Amy Catherine Evans. Diana Marie Fallows. Bobby Feetson. John Fedoric. Brett A. Fidrum. Sarah Marie Fidrum. David Allen Feeler. Scott Michael Phillip. Jeff P. Fisher. Aaron Patrick Ford. Jessica Lynn Foster. John W. Fox. Aaron Michael Franks. Christopher Allen Gallagher. Angelo Gentile. Gina Marie Giudici. Careful there, Gina. Sarah Lynn Gladura. Kimberly Dawn Gordon. Wade Gordon. Glenn K. Graham Jr. Sarah Elaine Green. Sarah Lynn Grossman. Paul Andrew Groves. Lisa Marie Guerreri. Crystal R. Guthrie. Heather M. Guthrie. Christy Lynn Guthrie. William P. Gutwald. Todd M. Gwilt. Joel Michael Hammond. Kelly E. Hannon. Nicholas F. Hans. Casey Marie Hartley. Summer Renee Hatton. Stacy Lynn Havich. Jason David Hay. David Justin Heberling. Gary S. Hensberger. Janice L. Howman. Justin D. Hill. Jason Lee Himes. Dennis A. Hojas. Emily K. Holden. Kristen Lynn Hauser. Melanie Ann Haruska. Mark J. Rinko. Christine Marie Hudak. Christy Lynn Hall. Rhiannon Jewel Jackson. Christine Renee Jacobson. Debbie Marie Jacobson. Lauren E. Jennings. Jennifer L. Johnson. Donna Lee Johnston. Allison L. Jones. Danielle N. Jones. Sarah Ann Cagaris. Christopher James Kaminsky. Christopher L. Carrico. Jasmine L. Kays. Kirsten M. Kennedy. Kirsten. Colleen Lacey Kenny. Peter R. Classic. Joseph F. Kalenic. Jacqueline Susan Kowach. Tiffany Marie Kramer. Carly Sarah Coons. Andrea Marie Kurilak. Rachel L. Kuznick. Nicole M. Cussel. Neil Donley Kuthi. Robert J. Cootie. Daniel J. Kuzma. Jason C. Kyle. Wendy Marie Lapashinsky. Rachel Jane Larisha. Chase Rich Libio. Casey Dawn Lees. Eric Paul Lemke. Jamie Lee Lemke. Christy Del Marie Lavar. Sherry J. Lewis. Jesse Brian Lebo. Joshua A. Lipe. Tricia Marie Litch. Brandon Lamar Long. Michelle Lynn Long. Shauna Long. Chad Edward Longfield. Jamie Lynn Lowry. Lillard Madden III. Kristen Mizell. Michael Malagese. Jessica Lynn Mannion. Renee Grace Mannion. Chris M. Marari. Anthony John Martini. Amalia O. Masu. Was I okay on that? Angel Marie Masson. Mary Jo Matheny. George S. Mays. Gabrielle D. Maynor. Troy K. McCracken. Brian Michael McGagan. Melissa McKay. Ray Cole McNally. Amy Jane Medicus. Melanie Lynn Malego. Tricia Lee Meredith. Shauna A. Merkich. Justin John Miller. Samantha Ann Miller. Aaron G. Mladenoff. Adrian Janelle Moody. Erica M. Moore. Che E. Moran. Michael Lewis Murphy. Christy L. Murray. Lauren Marie Nabarizny. Christine Michelle Now. Jeanette Marie Nicastro. Bethany Ann Nelms. Letitia Renee Nelson. Justin John Narone. Jennifer Ann Niles. Vincent Anthony Natoli. Christine Ann Nofer. John Charles O'Brien. Dennis Patrick O'Hara. Michael Thomas O'Malley. Jennifer Nicole Ortiz. Marcus T. Page. Lindsay Marie Palo. Matthew James Pavlico. Jason Michael Picala. Randy D. Perico. Rebecca A. Pilak. Matthew James Pinkerton. Tara Elise Plevniak. Brian T. Pollock. Adam J. Pondillo. Elizabeth A. Potts. Keith A.J. Povic. Eric Joseph Price. Nicholas M. Pringle. Katie Lynn Pritchard. Vanessa Marie Chiano. Kimberly Michelle Rager. Nicole Marie Rago. Christopher Allen Raymond. Jeffrey Allen Raymond. Jennifer Ann Remius. Joseph E. Richards. Laura Michelle Richards. Mark A. Robinault. Annalie Jean Rogers. Adam M. Roman. Frank Anthony Romadetti. Frederick Ramito Jr. Amy Lynn Ruffner. Jennifer Nadine Ruffner. Craig Kenneth Rupert. Jessica Marie Rupp. William Andrew Sabo III. Kathleen Ann Schaefer. Robert J. Schaefer. James Michael Schick. Shamir Sierra Sism. Jason R. Scott. Carrie Lee Siegfried. Jim M. Sorinko. Josephine Faye Satimo. Richard A. Sharp. Jeremy Sheridan. Anthony J. Shina. Carolyn Marie Sitch. Jason E. Singizer. Michael J. Sled. Alicia Lynn Smith. Jody L. Smith. Matthew Robert Smith. Robert Joseph Smith. Stephanie Ann Smith. Elizabeth Stella Solinger. Kristen M. Staffrey. Sarah E. Start. Melissa Lynn Stefanik. Jacob A. Stewart. Autumn Stewart Purdue. Tabitha Ray Tanner. Chris D. Tatarka. Jared R. Taylor. Julie Crystal Taylor. Michelle Marie Turpak. Joseph Paul Testa, Jr. Marianne M. Testa. Jacqueline L. Tice. John J. Thompson. Lisa Michelle Thompson. Elizabeth Marie Thorndike. Ashley Marie Tassone Kubaki. Jennifer Lynn Toth. Joseph William Toth. Ronald E. Turek. Marissa Ann Tuzanik. Jesse L. Tuttle. Courtney L. Walter. Tina Marie Watkins. Michelle Lynn Wesolowski. Dave A. Wharton. Jody Ann Will. Don M. Williams. Janelle Nicole Williams. David P. Willis. Wendy Marie Wills. Jason C. Wilson. Mary K. Woodruff. Michael John Urena. Alan Santiago. Michael C. Rowley. Krista Bryceland. Aaron Rager. Candace Pravosnik. Christine Marie Hyzak. Stephen Moore. Jessica Lynn Farr. Eric Gessner. Frank Farkas. Marian Bocek. Chris McCracken. Joe Crespo. Christopher Cochran. Amanda Johnston. And last but certainly not least, in the class of 2000, Carrie Zitkovic. Good job. Okay, if you'd all stand, please. As soon as the alma mater's over. Okay, at this time, John Gennaro will do the ceremonial turning of the tassel. Okay, you may be seated. I'll do the conclusion, and then I know you want to throw those hats. Since Mr. Carano is not here, I've been chosen to do the closing remarks. In conclusion, honored members of the class of 2000, we all wish you the very best for a happy, healthy, and successful life. Throughout your years, you will always be part and a representative of Austintown Fitch High School. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the class of 2000, I thank you for participating in today's celebration. Graduates, friends, this ends the 84th graduation ceremony. Go in health, please. Thank you.
Sorry about it.